Hello Taurus, thank you for joining me. Today it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Just to start off, I'm doing this reading on the 4th of July. I'd just like to wish all of my readers, listeners, subscribers, and any of you that call by from the USA, I'd just like to wish you a happy Independence Day. Do take care and look after yourselves during your wonderful celebrations. Right, Taurus, I've already shuffled these cards. I've done a pre-shuffle. So I'm going to do a final shuffle, and this reading will cover the energies between the 6th to the 12th of July. But of course, timing is fluid, so it's any time around that and will resonate a little bit beyond that. Just to say also, this weekend that I'm doing the reading, we've got the full moon, haven't we, over this weekend, and also a penumbral lunar eclipse, which is when the moon just goes through a partial shadow of the earth. So lots of activity happening. It's the final week of Mercury being retrograde in the heavens, and we've also still got 3 major planets that are retrograde, which is Neptune, Jupiter and Saturn. So lots happening. So we'll just do a final shuffle, see how all of this activity, what does it all mean for yourselves, Taurus? So the cards that I'm putting down first for your reading are the Gilded Tarot by Jiri Marchetti. I think I've pronounced that right, I wouldn't guarantee it. And then the clarifying cards I'll do a final shuffle with are the Fairy Oracle. And then we'll just lay them on top, just to give a little bit of extra depth to your reading. The reading will resonate with some of you, Taurus, but not with absolutely everybody. And I do personal readings if you wanted to get in touch with me and to book a personal reading. And the information is below this video. So Taurus, currently at the centre of your reading we have the 7 of Cups, and this is about choice, options and choice, and each one of them has something to offer you. Sometimes when we have lots of options and choices it can be a little bit overwhelming, can't it? But this is at the heart of your reading, Taurus. And then the Singer of Intuition. And this is when we've got a knowing building up inside of us, an understanding and a knowing about something that's building up inside of us. We just know something. We've got second sight, we've got intuition, our third eye and our crown chakra is well open and lit up. So there's an intuitive knowing about something to do with options and choices. Perhaps you know which choice to make. Perhaps that's what this is saying for you, Taurus, for some of you. And then the challenge to this will be this new beginning. So there's a new beginning on the horizon, something there's an ending of one cycle and now you're taking a leap of faith, and it's a new beginning. But and here we have, as a clarifier, the maiden, and this maiden energy is about new beginnings, the beginning of new, seeing things differently, seeing things new all over again, but it's about new beginning. So 2 cards come out that are saying about something new starting, but these are in the challenge, so this is going to prove a challenge for you, Taurus, when you make your choice. And the Seven of Pentacles, and this is at the root of the matter. This is when things aren't quite ready. So the root of it, this is the recent past. Something wasn't quite ready. You were nearly ready, but it wasn't quite ready. And the Dark Lady there is a clarify, because this energy is saying about the having to take time out, get to the root of something, meditate, go within, look to the different sides of yourself. Perhaps, your intuitive energy, but to take time out to look at that. You needed to explore all the different options. So that's a clarify for this Seven of Pentacles. So this is at the root of the situation. And then in the past, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about people and situations and energies that we know from the past that are perhaps coming forward into our present life. So this is about memories of the past, things, associates from the past. And then topsy-turvies, and this is about perspective, looking at things from different views, from different perspectives. So whatever something that's happened in the past, you gaining a different perspective on perhaps life, on your childhood perhaps, or somebody else. It's something to do with events from the past, and getting a different perspective on them. And this is in your past position as well. So this has already happened, of course. You'll have an understanding of what that is. So on your mind at the moment, we have the Page of Swords and the Ra. Now, the Page of Swords, this is about messaging. This is communication. It can be truthful communication, but it often can be immature. There's an immaturity about the Page of Swords. Swords is generally about truth and clarity and communication in some way, because with the Knight of Swords, they bring in messages very quickly. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, very truthful, clear, deep thinkers. But the Page of Swords tends to be, this is the immature energy of the Suit of Swords. And this is what you're thinking about at the moment. And then the Ra is a very fast energy. This is something very fast, very quick moving. So something very quick moving you're thinking about, but you're feeling there's a level of immaturity to the situation, something not quite mature. Okay, it'll mean something for all of you, Taurus. Now then, in your power position, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is about when we have an abundance of whether it's money, things that we have in our life, whether it's abundance of creativity, abundance of love and health, but obviously the Pentacles is generally about money and career, but because it doesn't have to be. So this is in your power position. So this is about having plenty. So this is in your power, the power to your elbow. And then we have Neris the Alchemist. And Neris the Alchemist, you see, she's looking forward, she's faced forward, she's not looking at the past at all, that's gone. She's just focused on going forward. And she's going forward in a way that she's very determined, she knows where she's going. She has great strength, great will, a lot of will, a lot of expertise, a lot of power. And she is going to be very successful. She's a very successful thinker. And so she's in your power position along with the Ten of Pentacles, which again is a very abundant card. So there's this abundance linked to your energy, Taurus, going forward. Wonderful. Lovely cards. Now in your environment around you, there's a Five of Cups. And there's some sadness around you, Taurus. Now this is only for a few of you, remember, not for all of you. But in your environment around you, somebody is very sad. This is the Five of Cups is the spilt milk card. When we're very preoccupied with what we feel we've lost, but not able to see the cups behind that are standing up and full, that are still there for us. We're just very preoccupied with what's gone. So this is in your environment around you. So I feel this is not so much yourself, but probably somebody around you, or an energy around you at the moment, because we've got the clarifier, which is the Lady of the Harvest. And the Lady of the Harvest is when there's a cycle that's come to an end, something's come to an end, but ready for the new beginning. So in the autumn, there's no more growth, but then seeds are planted ready for the spring the next year. But there's a level of sadness here in this card, which links in with, so that there's a sense of something finished, a sense of loss around you, Taurus. All right, but all is not lost. All is not lost. It's just how there's that feeling at the moment around. Now, in your hopes and fears position, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, again, this is about what we have, and the Six of Pentacles is what you have in abundance. And you can see that the wealthy man, he's got his scales out and he's weighing out the pentacles, which is money. And we've got these hands coming up, wanting something, and so he's sharing, he's giving the excess. He's got more than enough, and so he's giving some of it away. And this is in your hopes, I feel, about sharing what you have. But then we've got Oi That Gnome, which is the trickster gnome, and the trickster gnome is this. He brings chaos. But when he's around with the chaos, the message of the card is look for the opportunity in the chaos. It's like the old saying of look for the silver lining on the dark cloud. There is always some opportunity, no matter what's going on, to be retrieved from. So these are in your hopes and fears, Taurus. And then the outcome, we have the Ace of Wands and the Piper. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate new opportunity, a very passionate new beginning in a very creative area. The Wands are very fiery, they're very creative, very passionate energy. Sometimes this can reflect a new passionate relationship, or it can be about a new passion in a new job or a career, or a new opportunity coming forward. So very, very positive, fiery card. But then alongside of it, we've got the very tranquil Piper. And this is about achieving harmony, calmness, peace, harmony in your life. So I feel that whatever this Ace of Wands is, it's going to bring harmony to you, perhaps an inner harmony. Or harmony, create harmony in your environment. Now, the future, going forward, the future that's that's waiting round the corner for you is the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands energy is about when we have been carrying a lot of responsibility and burdens. And the Ten of Wands comes forward to acknowledge that, but to say that that's going to be dropped very soon. That you're either going to be delegating, sharing, or you're going to drop it altogether. So that's what the Ten of Wands energy is. And the Penelope Dreamweaver, Penelope Dreamweaver, the energy is about whatever it is you want, whatever you're dreaming about, wanting, then you are able to create that, to manifest that reality. Think about how to manifest that reality, and then take it a step at a time, Taurus. All right, so there's certainly something here. Look, she's holding, this fear is hovering just above her right hand, and this is something that she wants. She's already got something there in her left hand, but this is something that she's wanting. All right, so, and she's going to set about being able to achieve that. So this reflects yourself, Taurus. All right, you're going to drop some form of responsibility and burden and go forward with what it is you actually do want. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Good luck going forward over the next week. Mercury is in its final week of being retrograde, and then it goes forward on the 12th of July. Once again, happy Independence Day to everybody in the USA. Do take care. Please join me again going forward. Bye bye now.